Alrighty. Good morning. This is March 16th. Trade review slash trade recap. So let's go over what we had today. So coming into the day, let's just go to 9:30. Alrighty. Coming into the day, this is what I saw, right? So I see we're trending bullish, obviously. And then we have a daily unfilled fair value gap up here, right? So I assumed coming into the day that I wanted to see this daily unfilled fair value gap come get tapped into. On the 4-hour chart, we were delivering from this 4-hour fair value gap right here. Still trending bullish, right? Hourly, not much. We obviously did have these unfilled hourly fair value gap right here, or this one did get filled, so we were also delivering off this hourly, unfilled hourly below. 15-minute, we were delivering off of this 15-minute fair value gap right here. My bar replay is all messed up. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so we got a little bit of delivery off this 15-minute fair value gap right here with this unfilled 15-minute below. So coming into the day, I was bullish. I just wanted to see us maybe come down into this unfilled 15 before we get a move up towards this daily unfilled fair value gap. We also had this intermediate high right here. So just moving forward a little bit right here. So what does price do? We open up. We immediately wick down into what? This 15-minute fair value gap, also into this order block right here. We sweep out this low, so this becomes a protected low. Sweep out this low that already tapped into this 15-minute fair value gap, and then we start to deliver up, right? So we get a bullish move up. At this point, I'm looking for retracements, right? And we keep continuing up. We don't open up anything just yet, and then we open up this 5-minute fair value gap. So I see price come down, trade into this 5-minute fair value gap, and then we get a bullish reaction out of it. So once we hit this 5-minute fair value gap, I'm looking for inverses to take to the upside, right? Price gives us nothing. Price doesn't open up any structure. We have no higher time frame fair value gaps to take. So I'm just looking for price to create more structure. I'm still bullish on the day. Just looking for price to create some more structure, right? So continuing moving forward, price gives us nothing. We come down, tap into this 2-minute, and at the same time, ES opens up an unfilled 5-minute, right? So at the same time, I'm waiting for ES to open up this 5-minute fair value gap and then tap back into it. So we opened it up. I'm waiting for a tap back in. And then we're currently reacting off of a 2-minute fair value gap, right? So respecting this 2-minute, ES taps into the 5-minute. And I'll go ahead and pull it up. So right here, right? So we open up this 5-minute. I'm waiting for a tap back in. We didn't get it during this 5-minute candle, and then boom, what do? We tap into the 5-minute right here, as well as we're respecting off the 2-minute right here. So now I'm looking for an inversion. I'm looking for price to give us an inversion. What do I see? I see a 1-minute open up on MES, and then the highest time frame on MNQ, and the highest time frame on MES is this 2-minute, right? In the same candle, we get an inversion right here, right? So we get an inversion, and then we also get a 2-minute inversion on ES. So this is where I use my entry point for, right? So I enter right here. Originally, I had my stop right here at a 1 to 2, right around here. I knew if we were going to come back down that it would just be to retrace back into this 5-minute or this 15-minute fair value gap, right? So I just wanted to give myself a little bit of a buffer, and then I was targeting this unfilled daily fair value gap, right? So we were targeting a 1 to 2 this morning, so that's why I ended up taking some partials. We had already moved 100 points, and we were still like 86 points away from total TP, so I wanted to give myself some partials, right? So continuing forward, we come down, we're respecting off of this 1-minute, right? And then you can see that we create an SMT right here. So if I can go back, This was at 10:05. Oops. I don't know. So yeah, we create an SMT either way. Create an SMT. This is where I would start trailing my stop at this intermediate high. Boom, we take out this intermediate high. Now I begin to start trailing my stop, right? So I got my stop at this distribution leg. I like this SMT. It's protecting us, causing us to go higher. I'm trailing my stop up to this distribution leg. Continuing further, we edge my TP1. My first TP1 was at a 1-to-1, right? So I'm taking profits at a 1-to-1. And then we still do have this unfilled 1 minute fair value gap right here that I could have seen price coming back into, which is why I didn't go break even at this point yet, but I was going to go break even at TP1 at 1-to-1. This was also equal highs on ES, so I knew that we were going to come up eventually and take out our TP1 because it was equal highs and we were going to leave that behind, right? So we create another SMT. This made me very confident, so then I began trailing my stop even more to this distribution, the bottom of this distribution candle right here, right? SMT, this is where I assume we get our push through. Let me go back. Right, so SMT, boom, edge our TP again. But we still hadn't taken out the equal highs. I knew we were going to come back up. Boom, we finally smashed TP1. So I closed 33% of profits, right? And at this point, I'm moving to break even, right? We were already high up in the range. I don't see us retracing. These SMTs are protecting. So I go to break even, and I also see that we create a bearish SMT right here. So I'm very confident in going break even here, right? With this bearish SMT, I could see price retrace all the way back down to this 1 minute, but I wasn't willing to put my stops below that, and I already had taken profits, right? So I'm looking to take my profits and just get away with what I can, right? My piece of the pie. And then I knew, obviously, if we were going to come back into this 1 minute, we were probably just going to displace lower and back into this 5 minute, right? So go break even here at this point, and we chop, and then boom, we get stopped at a break even. So I take my profits on the day, 33% of my profits. Total take profit was at $1,000, risking 500, 1%. So I get away with about 0.5% total of my account, right? So I get away with 0.5%. We're break even. I'm very happy on the day. I'm very happy with how I trailed my stop, managed my risk. And yeah, so I realized that this was kind of almost an unrealistic target, but it was a very strong draw in liquidity. So I could have seen price displace all the way up into it. But I'm very happy with my piece of the pie. We go break even, get stopped out of break even after we had taken our profits, right? So what does price do continuing forward? Exactly what I thought it was going to do. We get a tap into this 5, and then we get a tap into this 15 minute. Not only that, we wick down, right? We wick down and tap into these unfilled 15 minute, right? And now we're starting to get some bullish price movement. So now, using this unfilled 15 minute as leverage, I think that it would be very realistic to see us come tap into this unfilled daily, right? So we'll see what happens, but we also opened up some 5 minutes right here, some unfilled 5 minutes. So I would like to see those get inversed. I could see price doing something like this, right? Coming up, we get a move lower, boom, maybe another move lower, and then we end up coming up for all of these highs, right? So I could see price doing something like this. It's already 11 a.m. for me, so I'm getting off for the day. I got my piece of the pie. I'm very happy with how I managed this, managed my risk, trailed my stop, right? Recognize the SMTs. Just tracked both of these pairs, right? Just tracked them, used them well to manage my trailing stop, and yeah. I mean, although we didn't hit full TP, we had a lot more room to go. I'm very happy. If I wanted to, I could have. I kind of was being a little bit greedy, right? I saw that unfilled daily is a very strong draw on liquidity. I could have gone 1-to-1 right here, taken total profits, but I was very convicted by this daily unfilled fair value gap, right? So I'm very, very happy with the trade today. I'm happy with the setup. I'm happy with the trailing stop. I'm happy with how I managed my risk, the break-even point, all of it, right? So that's what I saw coming into the day today. My conditions for the day, obviously, I wanted to see this daily unfilled get hit, but I also realized that we did have this unfilled 15-minute as well as an hourly for value gap below, right? So originally, I was thinking maybe off open, we'll come down, tap into this unfilled 15-minute, and then we'll rally up, or we just get an immediate distribution up, tap into this daily unfilled, we use that to move lower to come fill these unfilled lower fair value gaps, right? So those are my conditions for the day. Obviously, the first one played out, right? We get a tap into the 15-minute, immediately bullish price movement, and just a good setup, right? Just a good setup, obvious setup. Good good TP, partial profits, good break-even point. I'm very happy with what I saw today. And then as far as what we're doing right now, right, we're trailing up into this 5-minute. We're getting a minor retracement. I could see us continue moving further up, continuing with the bullish price movement. We're obviously delivering off this unfilled, which I really like. So we'll see what happens here. I'm going to continue watching the charts throughout the day. Gonna go to the gym and just reset my body, reset my mind, and just get ready for what the rest of the week is gonna bring us. But I'm very happy with how we started this week. I got a little bit of my piece of the pie, went break even, and yeah, just happy with what I saw today. Obviously, some things that I could still work on, but I'm very happy with what I saw today. Right. Gonna back test later today. I'll get that posted up. And just as far as news goes for the rest of the week, right? Monday's a good trade day. Tuesday's a good trade day. Just watch out. Be careful around 9 a.m. If you find a good setup off open, I wouldn't be against taking that. But most likely wait till after 9 a.m. It's not red folder news, but we're just being careful, right? Friday, no news. Great trade day. Wednesday, we do have PPI, so it's before market open. So I'm just going to play it by ear, right? PPI probably will give us a huge move in either direction, right? So could be expecting choppy price action for the rest of the day continuing on. So it also could give us a data higher low to target. So just going to be careful, see what price gives us. I'm only going to take something if it's obvious. Obviously, FOM statements later in the day. As well as a press conference. I'm not trading these times, so this doesn't affect me too much. Thursday, unemployment claims in the morning, so same thing as Wednesday, just watching out, being careful, seeing what that big move brings us, maybe expecting choppy price action for the rest of the day, only taking a setup if it's obvious. Quick break-even points, right? When we get these huge moves in these red folder news, I want to go quick break-even points just to save myself. Save myself from a loss just because price action isn't always great after we have red folder news, right? So, but I'm excited for the rest of the week. I'm happy with how the trade played out today. Got my piece of the pie again, break even point at a good spot, and yeah, just got my piece of the pie. So I'm happy with price does for the rest price today. We'll see what continues happening for the rest of the day. I could see us tapping into this daily unfilled fair value gap, and then probably looking for shorts out of that for the rest of the week. So yeah, we'll just see what price does. And then shorts obviously do kind of look good, especially if we tap off this daily unfilled fair value gap, targeting this low hanging fruit below, right? So yeah, overall good price action today. Happy with what I took, happy with what I saw, happy with how I managed it. I'm gonna back test later today. I'll get that posted up, and yeah, overall, just happy with how the day went, and that's going to be all for me. So I'll be back for back testing later on.